American Hat Company Positive Times moment. And to be honest, most of this first part of the show is going to be that part, that particular feature, that thing that we do every week, because we've got a very positive event to tell everybody about.
Yeah, we do, and we are joined by a very special guest to give us all the details about that event. Charly Crawford has been involved in helping our military by sharing his team roping talents. He's a great instructor and does clinics all over the country, and he put together this very special event.
Let's talk about it a little bit. Before we get to Charly, here's what the American Military Celebration is all about.
We're at Stephenville, Texas, having a roping for veterans. And we're here basically to have a fundraiser, and this is their day. You know, this is Veterans Day. So our goal is to raise money to team up with Building Homes for Heroes. And if we can raise $50,000, we can build 2 homes for a military family. And so we can change 2 families' lives. And that's worth it to me.
Travis Beck, Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. Served in the Air Force for 20 years and retired. Served multiple tours over in the desert.
First Lieutenant Toby Hall, Lubbock, Texas, U.S. Army, OEF, 10 and 11.
So what we do is we have a military roping that started at 9 a.m. where all the military guys get to have their camaraderie that they love so much and let them go rope with each other. And then we just broke for lunch, and then when we come back, they'll get to rope with all the top 15 guys that are going to the NFR this year. So I thought, shoot, that'd be a great way to come in and get their pictures taken with them. So we'll have a meet and greet afterwards. And then after that, they can sit back, kick back, and relax, as I'm bringing the top 15 right in here for them. So they can watch 5 full rounds, the best guys in the world going at it. I thought, man, that'd be a pretty good day for them.
Chad Wallace, Gordon, Nebraska, United States Air Force, 3 tours in Afghanistan.
Having everybody able to come and together in this event, and the donations and the sponsors that have come together to make this what it is insane. Yesterday, I mean, I had tears in my eyes whenever we found out about the cowboy hats being donated to us.
We're really going to change someone's life, and that's why we're down here.
That last picture you saw from Stephenville, Texas, in the cowboy capital of the world pro rodeo last year, they gave a new home to a veteran. Charly Crawford joins us on Western Sports Roundup to talk about 2021, the 2nd annual American Military Celebration, from his home in Stephenville, Texas. Charly, welcome. You changed the schedule just a little bit this year. Last year, you were a little bit later in the year. This year, you're right at the end of October. How's it going as you get ready to bring this back for the 2nd time?
It's going great, Steve, and thanks for having me on. You know, we've battled some ice storms before on Veterans Day and things like that, and we thought, man, if we can move it up and, you know, hopefully we'll have a little bit better weather. And October in Texas is usually always a pretty good time to have it, and it's been going great. We've been getting sponsors. We got a lot of the top guys that are all coming, and getting really excited and nervous all at the same time as it's getting closer.
Charly, with that being said, give everyone all the details about the event and where they can find more information if they would like to attend.
Yeah, so we decided this year, we had a guy come last year and just learned how to rope the very first time, and left there and bought a horse, bought a trailer, bought a dog, and I think went through the whole cowboy routine. And I was like, you know what, gosh, this is a great outlet to introduce these guys to the Western industry also. So along with what we did last year, I decided this year that we're going to have another day where we have a school before the real school even starts, that anyone who even wants to rope, that's a military or first responders or their families, we're going to have some ropes and some Smarties set up at NRS to where they can learn how to swing a classic rope. We'll tape the coils and just teach them how to rope. Just introduce these guys to the Western way of life, because, man, they're going to love this Western way of life. You know, we stand up for our flag. We pray before the rodeos. This is everything that they get to see that they fought for, that is what we all love. And so then we'll start that on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, our same 2-day school that we always have. And then we'll kick off some ropings. This year we're going to add some ropings to it so we can get other ropings also involved. We're having a 13.5 and an 11.5 on Friday, and then we're going to have an open qualifier where we're going to take 2 teams from the open roping that didn't make the NFR this year into our NFR showdown on Saturday night. And then on Saturday, we'll have our regular military roping at 9 a.m., and then where the military guys get to rope with the top guys go on the NFR after that. And then we'll have our NFR showdown that night. NFR Showdown is going to pay $10,000 a man this year. The military guys, I'm going to put their short round in between the second and third round of that, so they'll be in front of everyone. And then we'll follow it up with on Sunday. We'll have a 10.5 and an 8.5, to where guys can come early, come watch the event, and stay the next day and rope, and just be a part of it. Trying to get the ropers and everything else involved with this, and sorry, my phone cut out, but did it come back in?
Yep, yeah, we got you, Charlie. We got you.
Yeah,
so this
just
is
trying to
all
get more ropers involved with it also.
Yeah, this is all leading up. This is Halloween weekend. You're talking about the dates. It's all going to be the last weekend of October at the NRS Arena in Decatur, Texas. Let me ask you about building homes for heroes. We talked with you a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't get enough time to let you really elaborate on why you partnered with that organization as the fundraising target for this big event.
We researched a few other charities, and this one just seemed, their give back was so strong. It was better than everyone else's. It was 5-star rated, and I got on the phone with them, and almost everything that they believed in, I believed in as well, and just we just hit it off right off the bat. And I was like, this is be a great partnership, and I think they're based out of New York, so they're wanting to come out to Texas, and I was like, man, if I could lead the charge out here, I'd love that. And and they have so many things donated. I believe it costs $25,000 to build a new home for a veteran, and I was like, man, I bet I can help put something together, and it took off. We raised $47,000 in a one-day event. I had 30 days prep last year. I decided we were going to do this 30 days out, and then had a one-day event and almost built 2 homes for veterans. And I was like, man, this is something. You give me 365 days next year, I mean, I can pull something off. So I'm even more excited this year, and then in 5 years we won't even recognize this event. I hope it just blows out of the water.
Well, Charlie, you mentioned all the different ropings that will be taking place, so it sounds like something for everyone. But with the NFR-style team roping, some teams that didn't rope together throughout this year will obviously be roping together, so a great opportunity for them. But what's it like for these military people who are there to get a chance to see them rope in person and meet them?
It's very, very humbling. It's amazing what we take for granted. I had guys come up to me at the end of the roping last year, and said that was the greatest day of their life. And we do this every day, and it was very humbling, and put my feet back on the ground again last year after a lot of guys, and I've been getting phone calls and texts and all these messages on social media, and just from military guys that thank me, and just the fact that they're bringing awareness to things that our government should be doing, and they're not, and it pisses me off. So I'm going to do it myself. These guys deserve better, and if I've always wondered in the last 10 years if there's something I could do, and it just seems like each year God keeps putting things in front of me, and a guy that just ropes steers for a living last year got a home built for a lady that was 100% disabled from the war, and had 8 kids, and was 3 weeks from being evicted, and we handed her a mortgage-free home and changed her life. And I'm like, you know what? If I only had 30 days to get ready for this last year, you give me 365 days. My goal this year is to raise $150,000, and I don't see how that's unrealistic, because I believe there's more people like me that want to do things for these people.
Charlie, it's such a thrill to, having known you for a long time, to see your passion, how much this means to you. You and I both had tears in our eyes the last time you were in studio watching the video of that lady being presented with that home, that veteran being presented with that home. I think I almost saw a tear welling up there again with you as you were talking. October 26th through 31st are the dates, right? Those, if folks are looking for the actual calendar, the NRS Arena in Decatur, Texas. We'll talk to you again about this coming up soon. Folks can go to the Facebook page of the American Military Celebration or website, either one, and get all the details. Charlie, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Charlie. Thanks for doing this for the men and women who served our country. Amy, what an awesome cause.
Yeah, it is amazing. Make sure you get out there and check it out, and we'll be following up with more details. But coming up next on Western Sports Roundup, we will highlight the